Well, it's not just Aloha Friday here on Take Two. It's also Foodie Friday. So what better way to enjoy our Aloha Foodie Friday than with Hawaiian food?
And amazing Hawaiian food, the best. On the east side of Oahu, starting off as a poi factory for almost 70 years, Waiahole Poi Factory continues its tradition of serving native Hawaiian food. Kamaka joins us live in Waiahole with more. Good morning, Kamaka.
Good morning, ladies. There's no better place to send me to a Hawaiian food restaurant. But before we get to that, we do have some breaking news. The Waiahole stream is, Waikane stream has been overflowing onto Kamehameha Highway. So they did close the road. We did have police officers and the safety people come over here, and they have been slowly letting people go through. So if you're heading this way, please just, again, pack your patience. That's kind of been the saying for the past couple of days. But since we have that out of the way, let's get straight back to the poi. So again, Waiahole Poi Factory. We're here with Keliko Ho, who is the owner. Good morning, Keliko.
Aloha, morning.
Morning. So first and foremost, what you guys are doing is such a beautiful thing to see, pounding poi traditionally. What is the process to actually make poi?
So basically, you start with poi taro, which is usually the taro that comes from the lo'i, or the irrigated taro patch. And so we got a couple that we've cooked and then we've cleaned. And that's what we would start off the pounding with. And then basically from there, your main goal is to get it as smooth as possible.
Okay.
So in Hawaiian, mine has still a few little poo-poo. So all of these little lumps, we call that poo-poo. And the goal of the pounding is to get all of those poo-poo nice and smoothed out.
Yeah. So what are the different tools? I mean, I see your board, your stone. What are the names of these?
Very simple. So basically, it's just pohaku. And if you want the longer term, would be a pohaku ku'i'ai. So pohaku is stone, ku'i is the action of pounding, and then the ai is the food that you're pounding, which in this case is kalo. And then we have our papa, and then same thing, ku'i'ai. So the papa is the name for the board, wooden board, and ku'i'ai is the pounding again.
I can see people pounding for a long time, so I'm assuming there's different phases of kalo. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, so for the pounding, we start off with the whole kalo, and here I'll kind of show you a little bit of it. So if I take a kalo like this, my first step is take the edge of our pohaku and I kind of rough pound it up like this. And then after it's pounded like this, what I'm going to do is kind of mash like this. And my goal right now in this stage is to get it to what we call pipili, which means that it's all sticking to each other. And then once it's pipili, which it's almost there, once it's pipili, then I can ku'i harder without all of the pieces flying away. Okay. So if I didn't get it to pipili, it would half of it would end up on the side. Yeah.
Now, talking to my tutu, she always would say, some people, they kind of just throw their water in, but she always said, no, you get the water and you tap the bottom of the pohaku. Yeah. Tutu, if you're watching, I learned that from you. I remember. So what is the trick to that?
So basically, water in the first part of pounding helps to keep the stone from getting all stuck. And so it releases the stone from the poi. But the other part of that is that you don't want too much water, because if you add too much water too early, all of those poo-poo that I was talking about, they'll kind of like slip to the side. Okay. So you want it to be kind of, have a nice grab so that they'll stay where they're at and then they get pounded.
Do you mind if I pick a little piece to try?
No problem, yeah. Okay. So this is kind of like pa'i'ai.
Okay, right on. You can't get any more fresh than straight off the board. And if you like mochi, it's like poi mochi. And this is, so if you keep pounding the pa'i'ai, that's when you get the poi consistency. Right on. I can't eat and talk with you at the same time. But stay tuned to Take Two, because when we come back, we're going to find out what other foods, Waiahole Poi Factory, don't just sell poi. They have a lot of other foods to create that Hawaiian plate. So stay tuned, we'll be back. But for now, we're reporting here live in Waiahole. Back to you ladies in the Take Two studio.
Oh, so good. And the Waiahole Poi Factory poi is my absolute favorite. I mean, look at the process and the love that goes into that.
I don't eat poi a lot, but after years of hearing Kelly say, you gotta go, I finally went last month. Instead of the rice, I got the poi. No regrets.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to go back. It's not the sour poi, it's not the bland poi. It's almost got like a hint of sweetness or something, but it tastes really fresh and it is really good.
When it's fresh, it's the best, definitely. Well, Hawaiian food is definitely comfort food for many of us, and we sent Kamakapili to check out one of the most popular spots on Oahu for it.
We are talking about Waiahole Poi Factory. Kamakapili shows us what's cooking.
Good morning, ladies. Yes, we're here at Waiahole Poi Factory. So just the first segment, we've seen that traditional process of pounding kalo, which is that the crop that poi is made from, and we've seen that pounding process. Now, Waiahole Poi Factory doesn't just serve poi. I mean, they would be great and survive just by selling that because it's the best poi, at least for me, that I've tasted. They also have, of course, the traditional Hawaiian plate. When we talk about Hawaiian luau or Hawaiian plates, what's included in that? Well, you can find all of that here at Waiahole Poi Factory. So we continue to talk with Liko Ho, who's the owner. Good morning, Liko.
Morning, aloha.
So, first of all, just Waiahole Poi Factory. You know, when you come here, it's such a vintage building. Can you give us a history of Waiahole Poi Factory?
Yeah, so the original poi factory was built in 1905, and it's been through several different families over the years. In 1971, when my mom and dad, Calvin and Charlene Ho, were coming back to Hawaii, they got the lease for the poi factory, and they actually ran it as an art gallery for about 10 years. And then in the 80s, we redid the kitchen, and we've been doing Hawaiian foods and poi ever since then.
Now, what is the importance of poi or kalo in Hawaiian culture?
All right, so poi is, really the center of the meal, the traditional Hawaiian meal. And in Hawaiian, we have the word ai, which actually refers to any starch food. But the poi was the main ai of the Hawaiian diet. And ai, of course, also means to eat. And so, really, if you don't have that ai, in a sense, it's not a real meal. You're not really eating it. Similar to, for today, a lot of people in Hawaii feel the same way about rice, which is a type of ai. Yeah, exactly.
So, you said, okay, so poi is the center of a dish. Now, what other foods, as we can see, plating that you guys offer here?
Yeah, so we got Jazz putting up our one of our kanaka nui plates, and basically the kanaka nui plate has a little bit of everything that we do here. It's really your classic luau foods. So we got kalua pig, lau lau, squid luau or beef luau. We got chicken long rice. We got lomi salmon, haupia, and we also offer kulolo.
So in terms of dessert, I mean, you had me at haupia and kulolo, but you guys have your own specialty type of dessert.
Yeah, so one of our well-known specialties is what we call a Sweet Lady of Waiahole dessert. And basically, it's real simple, just haupia ice cream and warm kulolo. And the combination it works.
You had me dripping. I don't even know what it looks like, but I can tell it's delicious. Now, do you mind if I sample a little bit of this?
Yes,
okay. Ooh, okay. Now, sometimes this job is a little bit hard when we wake up in super early in the morning, but things like this make it totally worth it. Okay, so kanaka nui meaning the big Hawaiian.
Choose your weapon.
Right on, choose my weapon. Okay, so I do this, but I know there's some kupuna who may not like this, but I love to put my lomi salmon in my poi like cereal. I hope that's okay with you. Okay. This, if you guys never tried this, to me, I can eat this all day long.
Main thing, you eat all of poi.
Yeah. Traditional style. Oh, give me a minute. Traditional style, my tutu, she always said, no matter what we put the poi in, you gotta kahi the bowl.
Right.
So it's always get your finger, for us we use our finger, make sure you leave nothing behind. We usually get scolded, we never do that. Okay, so that's the poi. I like try your lau lau. Now squid luau, I gotta say, your guys is delicious, but I cannot say that on air if my dad's watching because I gotta say my dad's luau is the best, right dad?
Yeah.
Okay, so lau lau is wrapped with the leaf of the kalo.
Exactly. So really in the kalo plant, nothing goes wasted. So you got the whole plant, the ha, which is the stem to the leaf, is all used, and we actually feed the peelings. We feed them to our Jazz's dad has a pig up the road, so we take all of our extras over.
You don't waste nothing.
Nothing is wasted.
Right on. So it's the true term of aloha aina. Just use everything that the land provides. Well, thank you very much, Liko. I really appreciate you having us here. So you guys have to come check. Oh, if I can show that real fast. You guys talk about Sweet Lady of Waiahole just like the song, but this is the dessert. I'm gonna try this, but we gotta go. So, of course, Waiahole Poi Factory, you heading your way through Waiahole, you ain't gonna miss it. It's on the corner of Kamehameha Highway and Waiahole Valley Road. Come down, check it out. But for now, reporting here at Waiahole Poi Factory. Back to you ladies in the studio.
Oh, that kamaka. Tough assignment this morning. Very tough.
Yum.
But you've always known for years now that's one of the go-tos.
That is, I mean, I'm just so jealous right now. But yes, oh my gosh, what I wouldn't do for a Lau Lau squid luau plate right now with poi.
Hint, hint, kamaka.
I'll pay you back. That looks amazing. Oh, good foodie Friday.